Hello, 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 hello. Welcome everyone to the channel once again. And today, crypto is not healthy, but some stocks are picking up. We have AMC past $14. Wow. We have you know some other stocks are doing well. SNDL is coming up, but crypto is being hammered. What's happening, guys? What's happening with crypto today? um I don't know. Today we're gonna look at all stuff all around and see what's happening. Let's see if anybody's here. Let me know if you can hear the mic, if you can hear me. And let's jump on. Let's jump on. All right, let me pop some music over here, get my head well together. Dude, what is happening? What's happening? What's happening? Um, okay, play with Windows Media Player. So what stocks would you guys want us to look at today? I mean, what crypto in particular do you guys want us to look at today? Okay. Let me know if the music is too loud. If it's not too loud, let's roll. Let's go. All right, we have Phoenix in the house. He said Doge carrying the portfolio. Yo, let's see. Yo, that is the funny thing is Doge hasn't gone down as much as everything else, man. That's interesting. Is that what we're doing? Kizito, is that what we're doing? Are we trying to are we trying to show Elon a lesson? Oh man. Okay, somebody's asking about ETC. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna show a lot of ETC. Don't worry. We got ETC info coming up. You don't want to look. It's all bloody, guys. That's probably what you guys should do today. don't look. Don't look. So ETC has slowly made its way to number 18. Even in this bloodshed, it's doing fairly well. You have so many other things that have dropped 12%. Even Binance Coin is down to 500, and it is holding up fairly well if you look at where it came from. So ETC, we're gonna look at ETC as well. Yeah. Okay, what else should we open? Of course, Cardano. Let's look at Cardano as well. So we have Doge, we have ETC, we have Cardano. Let's add two more. Matic. Okay, we're gonna look at Matic as well. What is Matic? It's right here. It's 19. Oh, Matic is coming up the ranks. My goodness, Matic. Okay, Matic still pulling. What else should we look at? Should we add XLM to it? Guys? All right, let me just add XLM. It seems to be getting volume these days, and then I'm gonna add one more here. So I'm just okay. We'll see. I'll leave this one for other stuff. Okay. So one thing I want to go and check, which I'm going to check with all of you right now, is the short data for ETC. So the short interest, let's see if they updated it. I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I didn't put them on blast yesterday. And they still have not updated it. The latest we have is April 15. We're still missing the April 30th update and then the May 15th update. How are you so consistent and then conveniently skip those last two updates? Because we know they are still waiting for ETC to drop below $45 so they can cover. So this is going to only get more interesting from here. We'll see what happens. All right. Somebody says SafeMoon. Yeah, we'll be checking SafeMoon every now and then, but I'm not gonna add it as a permanent tab. But we'll check it. We will check it. If they skip the last two updates, what does this mean for us then? Well, it means that there's information out there that they don't want the mob to get a hold of, right? So if right now we know clearly that, hey, there is, let's say, 1 million shares that have been shorted at $30, and that means that those shorts have not covered yet. So it means that if the masses swoop in and buy up ETC, the shorts will be forced to cover, and the process of them covering over time is going to push the price up. So that's vital information. So I'm sure they don't want to invite unwanted investors into ETC, but at the same time, it's data. You have to report it. On time. So I don't know what's going on really. But again, the whole market is being butchered. I mean, all of last night and today, and this is when you take your time and go around and look at all your crypto and see how they are performing, and see which ones are more resilient. Okay, and it's funny. It's like one of the most resilient ones, which of course I'd never been until a few months ago, is Doge. It's like, the money I have in Doge is barely going anywhere. It's at 47, 48, goes back to 49. It's just weird how the dynamics have changed, and I feel like we are just in the shadow of these billionaires that are fighting. You have the grayscale guy who is very heavy in Bitcoin, doing anything to fight Elon, and Elon doing anything to teach the grayscale guy a lesson. Right now, Elon is much richer and much more eccentric, I would say, who doesn't really care. So I mean, like what he did to bring Bitcoin down, Barry Silver guy lost like billions. And I feel like they are just feuding, and then we are the ones suffering in their shadows. The people who have 3, 2 Bitcoins and stuff, they are suffering, when billionaires are the ones who are over here feuding and doing anything to bring the price of either Bitcoin down or bring Doge down. Okay, the other guy also tweeted that he was going to short Doge, and it's just a war between the two of them, Elon and the grayscale guy. And somehow they've taken it a little bit far, getting a little bit childish about it, and it's shaking things up. It is shaking things up. So let me know, what do you guys think about Elon and his outbursts, and the other guy too, Barry. What do you guys think about them? All right, let's take a quick look at Doge. 48. Gonna go to trading view here. Let's do the 15-minute. Okay. Okay, so it did have a come up earlier. I think that was last night. Wait, no. This was last night. It didn't get to $73. Okay. Little bit of consolidation here since the pump from all the way 37 cents a while ago. It hasn't gone back there in a while. Went back up to 58, and it's been on a very slight decline. And this is very how do you call a slope that is not very steep? A very gentle slope. Okay, very gentle decline, right? Compared to I'm not gonna even put Ethereum Classic. We don't have ETH up here. Let me put ETH up here. Okay, so let's look at ETH. I'm gonna do the Trading view. Let's do the 15-minute. Oopsie. So as you see, the slope, the decline on ETH is even sharper than it is on Doge. Okay, weird, right? Weird. Yeah, but ETH was all the way up to what? How far did it go? My goodness, 4,300. My goodness, and now we're down to 3,200. That's huge. We're down about, I don't know, maybe 27, 28%. That is huge. So let's see. Let's see how far do you guys think this downward momentum is going to go? How much do you think is going to shake the system? And when do you think we'll get back to normal? I don't think it's going to take too long, actually. I don't think it's going to take too long. I made a discovery on Cardano, which made me it made me like it even more, guys. Of course, it's pulling back because it's one of the ones that have shot up the most recently. But I made a discovery about Cardano, which you guys need to pay attention to. It's making me more bullish on it than I even was before. You guys know I have been bullish on it. So the discovery is that, oh, do you guys see this? Cardano chart looks almost exactly like the ETH, not Ethereum Classic. Let's go back to Ethereum. You see this? And then we have the little bounce, the little double bottom kind of wanna be, boom, boom. And then Cardano, same thing. So a little boom, boom. Looks like everything might have a little bit of a pop from here. At least that'll be good for the stream. At least I'll be happier. All right. So I realized that Cardano, when I check the Cardano, actually, let me see if I can find it again. The number of people who has staked Cardano. I realized that more than 60% of the Cardano in circulation has been staked. People have bought millions and millions and millions of Cardano and staked it. It means like they believe in Hoskinson so much. And if you have that amount of Cardano that's staked, it's very good for the price to go up. With 71% of the total circulation, I thought it was 60% of ADA is now staked, guys. This is the most decentralized blockchain. And another important thing is that when I checked a bunch of these other crypto digital asset investment trusts, a lot of them do not have Cardano. Okay, that means that the Cardano is mostly in the hands of just regular people. So that's pretty huge for Cardano. So I think Cardano has a lot of potential, lots of potential, and it's been pushed quite a bit by a few people, and it actually doesn't need that. Okay, I think that the leader is Hoskinson is the one who has convinced a lot of people to go all in on Cardano, and it could be the very definite FU to all the institutional investors, because they all skip Cardano. And yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. We'll see what happens. Okay, someone said check ADA. That's what I just did. Okay, 2D Tron says ETH will be back. It's just by the dip moment. All right, let's go. Wes in the house. What's up, Wes? Oh shoot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes, definitely. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Definitely, definitely, definitely. I got an email yesterday. I'm pretty sure it was from a whale who was scared. So yeah, like he was right. He said there are people watching us, and so. But the good thing is, the good news from yesterday's live was that I now have a direct link to the leader of the ETC cooperative, and also two other developers who are actually working on SHA-3. SHA-3 is a mining algorithm that is the newest, okay, latest and greatest, okay. But Bitcoin is using SHA-2, and that was the latest and greatest way back then, and is the only one using it. If ETC moves up to SHA-3, ETC will have the latest and greatest mining algorithm, and there will not be any other Bitcoin on it as of now. So that will be the most secure thing to do. But right now, there's only 3 people working on it. Well, I can't say an exact number, but no, there's a team of people working on it. I don't think any of them is full time. They are all doing it part time. So that's why it's a little bit slow. But once that is implemented, guess what? All the people with the attack or hack argument goes right out the window. So we'll see. Hey Jen, welcome back. ADA or BNB, I do 50-50, man. I do 50-50. I'll do 50-50. I mean, I'm very bullish on BNB as well. But if you, from some of the information that I've gathered, I realized that ADA could push up with a little bit more public support. So okay, Jen, he said Elon is dangerous to the whole crypto. See, Elon went from being the guy that made the awareness huge and we all loved him to, oh, you know what? I forgot to send a link to Hazy. 1 second. Let me shoot this link to Hazy. Right. I can do this. Come on. How do I find his name? All right. Yeah. So Elon went from being the guy we all love to him now having a feud with fellow billionaire friends. Okay. I'm sure they have this feud and then they go and have dinner together. Who knows? And then everyone else is just in their shadow. So I don't know. I just think he's been a little bit childish. I still like him. I hope he comes to the realization that he can't be messing around like that with the market. And people have money in there, and sometimes like some of the stuff he's doing is just to teach the other guy a lesson, because he knows how heavily the other guy is in Bitcoin. The other guy has more than 80% of his wealth in Bitcoin, right? So when he causes Bitcoin to dip by even 5%, the other guy feels it a lot more. So it's just a feud between the two of them, and the other guy is trying to get everybody to dump Doge. That's why he would, when Doge was pumping very hard, he would go and tweet that, hey, we're about to short Doge with this much money. And of course, Doge has a lot of kids in Doge. I tell you, there are more teenagers in Doge than in any other crypto. So of course, you will be able to scare them with those kind of tactics. So that's what's happening. Really, it's just the two of them feuding. I think once the feud is over and they get to their senses, they realize that it's not smart for any of them to push any other coin down for them to do well. So they will soon realize that, and I think we'll be back to a healthy state. But for now, we all suffer. This is kind of like a forced bearish correction, which could be good. It could prevent a long bear season, because if the billionaires kind of like force this correction, it might shake up the system a little bit, and the system might, reset in the process. Again, that's just my thinking. So I could be completely wrong. Elon is our crypto knight. What else do we have? Joe in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up? You are all out of Safe Moon and heavy on ETC, ADA, XRP. Call me crazy. Hey, 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 hey. So far as you made it out of Safe Moon with some profit, that's it. That's it. So far as you made it out. In fact, yesterday, Donald, convinced me a little bit more on ETC to just slowly, accumulate. Because so when I asked him what his plan was, I think he said part of this on air as well, but he's like, hey, it's just going to be a dormant season, probably going to be another dormant season for maybe 3 years before crypto pops up again, if crypto follows what it's been doing so far. So his plan was to be accumulating. He has about 4 or 5 coins that he's going to be, of course, ETC is right in there. He's going to be accumulating during the dormant season. Okay, accumulate for about the 3 years. By the time crypto starts popping again, you are going to be doing very, very well. And that's when some of his predictions, will start coming. And it's not something that is going to happen overnight. So you gotta get into the accumulating mode and accumulate as you go along. Yeah. Joe, I might actually need to start accumulating XRP as well myself, because I'm seeing a lot of potential there. Worst case scenario, they become a security and they become like a company, and their coins just become like shares, and they could still do what they need to do. And I'm sure when all these lawsuits and stuff is over, they would probably take off. So, all right. Okay, what did I miss? I missed a lot of stuff. I'm sorry. Agent in the house. Agent in the house. What's up, Agent? Agent, thank you for all the work you do in the Discord. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You can like Elon. You can even laugh along with him, but you should never trust him. Even Tony Stark is true. Oh man. Let's see. They invest money on his words. Yeah, I just feel like everything happened too fast, too quick. That could be the thing. Do I think it's more profitable to invest in Doge or ETC as of right now? I think ETC is the better choice, but I'd rather hear a second opinion. I can tell you one thing Doge is doing that a lot of coins are not doing, is that Doge is holding value, right? So Doge is actually holding value in this fall, and ETC seem to be holding value as well. If you look at where ETC was and how far it's come and how it's managed to survive this mini crash, you'd expect it to be low 70s, okay, 71, 72, but somehow it's staying around 87, and I think it's doing well. I just hope it could go back up to 100 and stay above that. That's a psychological number that it will stay above. So I don't know which to invest in right now, but right now almost everything is red and almost everything is ready to be invested in. Almost everything has pulled back. Of course, we don't know if this is going to be a pullback that might continue for several days. But again, if you're buying into stuff, do not buy all your position at once. Buy it in bits, okay? So yeah, do that instead of buying all your positions at once. So you buy some today, guess what? If it dips tomorrow, you buy some more. If it dips the next day, you buy some more. That way you stagger your buys. All right, let's see. Mark says buy the dip. Okay. Someone said Elon is now the guy alerting the whales to activities. Lord, man, Elon went from being the guy we all love to, okay, now we have to be careful with him because we don't know what he's gonna tweet when he feels like. Uh, yeah. Well, I hope he turns around soon. I hope he turns around soon. Let's see. Okay. All right. I'm coming. Let's go down here. What comments do we have? What comments do we have? Somebody says ETC had its pump. Well, that's why you're staggering your buys. Okay, you stagger your buys, and at some point, if you keep jumping around, you're gonna be missing out on so many things. So at some point, pick about five to what, 5 to 10 or something coins that you truly believe in, and just accumulate them as you go along. Yeah. All right. While we are here, let me take a quick look at. Let me see if I need to. Okay, it just fell below 14, but this morning's push was very nice to 14.26. Okay, I just had to check that real quick, and then I'm gonna refresh this to see if they added some data. No, they didn't. So I have a video that's half done, but I need to get data from these people, the ETC people, to be able to complete the video. So that's why I keep checking that. Okay, let's look at Cardano real quick. So Cardano, we all know how Cardano pumped very hard recently, and the strongest support for Cardano will be somewhere around here, which was a previous resistance, 180 something. Okay, so this is the strongest support for Cardano, but Cardano doesn't look like it's gonna come down there anytime soon. But then again, I could be wrong. So we'll see. So far, it's come and hit this exact line almost 3 times, right above the $2 mark. It's bounced off of it 3 times. Okay, this is the 3rd time it's bounced off of it. So this is looking like a pretty strong support. So if it doesn't break the $2, then it's still ready to move on to the next leg here. So let me actually just put a line in here. Put a horizontal line in here. Okay, so all right, now let's take a look at Polygon Matic. Matic had a little bit of a pullback to reset the other night. Oh, who was here Saturday night? So Saturday night I was playing this no copyright music from a live stream, and I almost killed the channel. I almost got copyright strikes enough to kill the channel. I got 8 copyright warnings because apparently whoever had posted it in no NCS, it wasn't really NCS. They were streaming it from somewhere else. So I got in trouble for that. So I had to delete that video, even though the music was cool. All right. So 1.6. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so Cardano is looking a little weird. This is the 15-minute, and the 15-minute, it just looks like it's staying within this channel. If you see this, it goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So right now, where it is right now, It should go up a little bit from where it is now, unless the down might be a little bit more. Yeah, Cardano is looking weird, but it's not looking. It's just looking neutral. It's not looking bearish or bullish. But I see the buy volume came up a little bit here, so we'll see what happens. Okay, Stellar. Let's take a quick look at Stellar. How is Stellar doing? So Stellar. So yeah, I got back into Stellar right around here, this mark 38. So I'm pretty happy with the performance of Stellar recently. It's almost like I smell the bullish move. So now I don't know if I should take some of my profits from Stellar and put in something else that is down, that I know will recover very soon. But at the same time, Stellar is one of the coins that has, old time trusted investors. So I know it doesn't lose value, very quickly. It loses value, but not as quickly as some of the newer coins. So what happens with some of the newer coins is that people just, when everything is going down, they just pull out of the newer coins. I'm not hating on any coin, but let's say you just bought a new coin like Safe Comet or safe I don't know, Venus, right? And you bought Shiba Elon Rocket. Okay, you just bought Shiba Elon Rocket, and you don't even know the developer of this coin. You don't know the utility of this coin, but it's going up. Okay, it's green. You're happy. You're in there, and then the market starts to crash. What do you do? Well, this is what I'll do. I'll sell my Shiba Space Rocket. I'll sell it and probably just, stack the money either in USDT or put it in like a safer coin. Okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum, a few of the others that seem to be a little bit more stable. Because what happens is usually altcoins, people drain them into some of the bigger coins when they see the market's about to crash. But then again, USDT might be the better bet for you. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that real quick. I'm not hating on any coin, but I'm just telling you how the reason why when there's it looks like there's a crash, altcoins take the hit harder than bigger coins. Yo, Brian, let's make a coin like that. I bet people will buy. Let's make a coin like that. I bet they'll jump right in like, yo, Shiba Space Rocket, let's go. Oh man. Each side says we'll come back. All right, let's see. Tom, painful day. It is. You own BTC, ETH, and Doge, all tanking. Doge is quite decent. I'm not gonna lie. Doge is quite decent. It's been holding up much better than so many other coins. If you look at the decline here, you see the slope is very, very gentle compared to even ETH and a lot of others. So yeah. Actually, let me pull up BTC as well. We can't be looking at stuff without looking at BTC. Okay, close this thing. I'm gonna go with the 15-minute. Gives us a little bit of a perspective. So as you can see, yeah, the BTC decline from here is pretty sharp. It's pretty sharp. So Tom, I really want to hear what you think about Elon and his involvement with these internet feuds and stuff. What do you think? Okay, I'm just gonna click through some of the comments. Somebody said RIP BTC. Eastside bought so cheap you can't lose. Thoughts on Safe Moon? We'll talk about that in a second here. Shiba, a great loss. Did you lose in it? I think a lot of people are making money in it. ADA strong support at $2. Yes. Oh, we have a super chat. We have a super chat. Yay! Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Blessings, man. Thank you. I was like, I'm hoping that interview at least convinces Tom to grab a few ETC to write it out. So thank you. I tried to ask some questions, a lot more questions, and he went off quite a bit. So I think that was I was actually nervous for that interview. I've never been nervous before. I even interviewed the CEO of a hemp company, but that one was pre-recorded, right? But this one was live, and he showed up 5 minutes before, so we didn't talk about anything. I just did a mic test and showed him how to share his screen, and that was it, and we just winged it. And the scariest part was when I went in there to hit the live button, I saw that there were more than 100 people waiting, and I'm like, oh shoot, I cannot mess up now. And then when we started, a lot of people started coming on, and yeah, I think he's so deep into the thing that it was so easy for him to flow. And so definitely there are some questions that I didn't ask him because I realized that it would take him too deep and the thing might be too long. So maybe I'll have him on again, and then this time we'll have specific questions. Maybe I'll take some questions from you guys and prepare those questions in advance, so that when he comes on again, we can ask him all those questions. So thank you very much, Tom. All right. Did I miss? Let's see. All right. Trying to see. Thank you. He said VeChain is your long-term Hail Mary if crypto picks up in Asia. Definitely. So sometimes you just gotta pick something and just keep stockpiling that, but don't let it all be one crypto. Don't rely completely on the one crypto, because sometimes I move around, and then the same cryptos that I've recommended, I see them move and I'm not in there. So don't do that. All right. Yes, he did. And guys, the best part is now I have the direct communication link to the leader of the ETC cooperative, which is one group, is the largest group developing ETC right now. And but I do have to do my homework a little bit more, because that guy is a little bit more technical. So I want to ask him more technical questions. So I'm probably gonna wait for like a week while I read around and probably become a blockchain programmer overnight, just so I could interview him very well. So we'll see how that goes. Agent says if we get 24 people in the Discord, we can apply for a partner program. Interesting. So guys, if you guys don't know, Agent is he created a Discord for me. I don't even know you're he or she. That's why I wanted to video chat you and at least know who you are. Okay, so he or she created the Discord for me, and they've been managing it so far, and all the channels and everything. I can't even thank you enough. And I mean, you created a Discord when I had less than 1,000 subscribers. I think it was way at the beginning. So thank you, Agent, for all you do. Any Cardano news? Cardano has been just good news left and right. Just the recent news from what they are doing in Africa, in Ethiopia to be specific, you know, is huge. Okay. Creating banking opportunity for the bankless using 3G and other stuff is huge. And the fact that the percentage of Cardano that is currently staked is 71%, is bigger than almost any cryptocurrency out there. 71% of the holders of Cardano have taken it off exchanges and they've staked it. When you stake something, you are not trading it. So whether the price goes up or not, it's staked. They stake it for the annual APR. This means that if the price of Cardano can keep pushing up, because only 30% of people with Cardano are actively trading it. So even if the price is dropping because of the amount that I staked, it can only drop so far. So that's good news for Cardano holders. Yeah. Let me see. So yes, we need to do that. Let's go, agent. Let's go. Let's see. I'm in for the Shiba. Okay, guys, if you're in here, you're not in the Discord. Agent says we need 25 more people. Wait, 125, right? Okay, so here is a link. Copy. And agent, are you a mod in here? You should be a mod in here, right? That way you can post links. Okay, Tom says, as far as Elon, I think it is impossible that he could create his own green-friendly, low-gas coin one day. That said, I think he's gonna stick with pumping Doge and backing or hyping it. I wonder why you think it will be impossible for him to create his own green-friendly, Why do you think it would be impossible for somebody like Elon? Okay. And I'm going to let you in on something. I won't talk about it any further as of yet, but I am part of a project, okay, that is working on a non-mineable coin that solves a real world problem. Okay. So if I can be part of the project and, make it happen, I'm pretty sure Elon can. I'm 100% sure Elon can. But the question would be, how much trust would there be in that coin? Unless he makes it such that it has a very fair launch and it's very decentralized, and it has all the features of a coin that people can trust, that he has very little control over. If he does something like that, it would work. But if he makes it and he has the power to make decisions and all that, then it would just be like his company or his coin or whatever. So I don't know. I think he could. The only problem with pumping Doge is that there are some whales that he probably still doesn't know who they are, and it's like you pump it to how much, and then these people now are have billions. So that's the only problem with it. But Doge has the support of the people, so that's why I think some time back he was so worried. He was talking about the whales needing to sell and scaring some, and some actually sold but some are still holding. Some with much bigger positions are still holding. So all right, Kyle says it's the start of the end. Well, the truth is, if it is the start of the end, this is how it will start. Okay, if it is the start of the end, this is probably how it will start, but nobody knows for sure. And it's definitely not an end, because like Donald was saying yesterday, it's a cycle, right? It's a cycle. So if you look at in fact, let's look at Bitcoin. Actually, let me look at Bitcoin price. We're just going to look at the price. We're going to look at the all time. Okay, Now, watch this. This is okay. If we go all back to 2013, you could get one Bitcoin at $92. Okay, one Bitcoin $92 in 2013. I'm sure you wouldn't even take it if they gave it to you for free. Nobody understood Bitcoin back then. And then, okay, shot up to $796 in also December 2013. After that, there was this long period of sleeping where it went back down to $200 all the way. And then this is what, in recent times, right? This spike right here, this was in 2017. I remember this very, very well. When Bitcoin went and hit 20K, December 2017, that's when everybody and their dog started buying Bitcoin. When it shot up to 20K, that's when they buy. And then, so from January, it just was down, 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 down. This was when a lot of people got involved with crypto and they got very bitter with crypto, right? And after that, it slumped from 20K, went down all the way to, my goodness, like 3,000. Okay. That's how low it fell. And then it pushed back up again a little bit to 11,000. So in what year is this? This is 2019. So this was 2 years later. It pushed back up again. And then from 2019, it was dormant for another 2 years. Okay. And then this time, it really shot up. So when it came back to 20K, this past December of 2020, everybody said, "Oh, Bitcoin is back to 20,000," and then boom, Bitcoin is back to it's 30,000 now. It's 40,000, it's 50,000. So this time it really shot up, and now it's coming back down again. So it's likely that the if this is the end of the bull run, which I'm not saying it is, if it is, it doesn't mean that we're not gonna have 2 beautiful years of accumulation. See, this years here, this is when you accumulate without thinking. Okay, when you have 2 years of everything being down, guess what? The people who accumulated in the accumulation season are the ones who are cashing out today. Okay, but human nature is such that we like to accumulate when things are pumping. Like some people never bought Cardano until Cardano hit $2 and 40 cents or something like that. That was when they were like, "Oh, Cardano, it's time to buy Cardano." Cardano was 45 cents when we were talking about it. Okay, and if you were not interested then, why are you now suddenly interested when it's 2.40 or going up to $3? Okay, sometimes it's okay to just accept the fact that you missed the boat. Okay, it's okay, and that can save you from a lot of chasing and losing. Okay, it's okay to accept the fact that you missed the boat. It's okay to miss the boat. You can't catch them all. So this could be the beginning of the end, but at the same time, this year is different. I feel like this dip is partially caused by feuding of these billionaires. Okay, it has artificially caused people to pull out because they're like, "I don't know what Elon is going to tweet tomorrow about Bitcoin. I have 200 Bitcoins. That's a lot of money. That's a fortune." And this guy could wake up in the middle of the night and stretch and tweet something, and I would lose a couple $1 million. So people are pulling out. People are like, you know what? This is relying on one person, and they don't feel safe. So that's what's happening. But I feel like with time, okay, they might come to their senses and they will realize that their feud, the billionaire feud, is not benefiting anybody. Everybody loses if the population distrusts cryptocurrency because of you guys' tweets and all that. So there's hope. All right, let's see. Okay, I missed a bunch of comments here. My bad. Okay. What is Judith? Judith says the banks and institutions fleecing us. Remember how they they bought up Bitcoin. Look up the interesting. Interesting. I mean, I do understand that. You know why? Because in stocks, institutional investors like to do what they call cycling. So they cycle out of one group of stocks to the next group of stocks, and they've cycled out of tech stocks for a while now. So you see that the tech stocks are getting really cheap, and they're gonna wait till it drops to a point where they are satisfied. Then they'll come and scoop up the cheapies. So I do understand what you're saying, Juju. They probably what they're trying to do. Yeah. So I'm skipping some comments because I see you guys are engaged in a conversation, East Side and Agent. So I'll just let you guys have fun out there. Somebody says yesterday's drop was holding for the whole day. After I invested, it started dropping even more. Not fair. It happens. It happens. But again, if you can afford to let it ride, let it ride. You only lose when you sell. So yeah. What to buy now? I don't know. Everything is red, man. Everything is red. At this point, you could spin a, I don't know, you could throw a dart at the you should have a board with all the cryptos on it, throw a dart, and you'll be good. This is not financial advice, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sometimes the boat comes back. It's true, Eddie. The boat, you miss the boat, right? But sometimes it's a pullback. Exactly. Sometimes it's a pullback. So that is good thinking. Okay. So do not just try to chase the boat. You might end up losing money. Wait for the pullback, and then you pop right in. The funny thing is, if everything turns green, Bitcoin is $50 plus by next week. Everyone would it's like the sentiment would change, and it would be weird how people like change so quickly. Yeah. Thoughts on Safe Moon? I still think Safe Moon has potential. Safe Moon has potential. Um, I watched the a little bit of the AMA with the country of Gambia. Okay, it's a small country in Africa, and so they are trying to do something like what Cardano is doing. They're trying to copy, and they are smart about that. See, you don't always have to reinvent the wheel. Okay, so what they're trying to do is the same way the people in Africa use mobile money, right? So they can transfer money over 3G with simple text messages, and people even use it to buy stuff. And they are trying to use this so that the government can use it to disperse funds. Um, I think it's funds to schools or stuff like that. So I think it's interesting. Project Phoenix. You guys go read about it some more. I just read about it real quickly, and I watched the AMA a little bit. So for me, the fact that they are trying to do more stuff, create more utility for the coin is promising. Okay, the wallet, is promising. Even though when they try to display it, it didn't quite, it wasn't fully there. But again, they are a very new company, barely 3-4 months, and they are doing some things right. So I'll give them that benefit of the doubt, and I still think they have potential. But they need to stop doing weekly AMAs and do maybe do it every 2 months or 3 months. That way they have something more solid, and the delivery is more prepared, and not something they not something that makes them look unprofessional. So I tweeted this: if they need to hire a consultant, my services. All right, you just bought some just now. Just hold your nose. Okay. We should make a patient money coin on it. What is happening to Ether? Do you foresee rising before the year ends? Yeah, it's not an Ether problem or anything. It's the whole market. Okay, the entire market here. So you see this, everything is red. Everything is red. everything, almost everything. Okay. Well, apart from Polygon and Solana and Theta, RV2 is green. But yeah, almost everything is red. Okay. And it's the whole market. The market is shaking. People see, trust is one important thing. That's what happened to Ethereum Classic. That's why, Ethereum Classic suffered so many months, if not years, of catching up to the market because of trust, the word trust, right? Right now, the Elon Musk and Barry Silbert feud has breached the trust that, people were slowly gaining enough trust in crypto to store larger amounts of money in crypto. But because of this feud that these billionaires are having, people are starting to lose trust. And it's just going to go across board. It will start from people pulling Bitcoin, and then it's going to just affect everything slowly. But eventually, we would realize that crypto was before these billionaires, and crypto will survive after these billionaires. So if the market stops acting based on their tweets, that's how crypto will become, more independent and more decentralized. And you can tell me a coin is 1,000% decentralized, but if one person can tweet something that can affect the coin by 25%, the coin will go down by 25%, then definitely that person has way too much power. Okay. So it's risky to just rely that that person will be good and not say anything bad about this coin for my savings or my investment to appreciate in value. So it's I don't know what to tell you about whether Ether will rise, but it depends on the whole market, the entire market. There will be some outliers. Some coins are doing more, they might survive the dip, but a lot of other coins will get hit. And so we'll see how long this lasts. They might come to their senses and stop the feud. And we as a public might come to our senses and stop fueling the feud. Because here's the thing: if Elon tweets something snarky about Bitcoin, you are holding Dogecoin, you laugh about it, you retweet it, and because you don't have a ton of Bitcoin, right? You're holding Dogecoin, you retweet it. Guess what? It's all cryptocurrency. If people lose trust in cryptocurrency, they lose trust in cryptocurrency, right? So we retweet it, we like it, we laugh about it on Twitter, we share it. We are giving them so much more power to make this volatile crypto even more volatile than it already is. At the end of the day, guess what? Maybe you might worry about a 25%, 30% loss. For them, even with a 75% loss in their income, they will still live the luxurious life that they are living today. It wouldn't change a single thing. So stop fueling the billionaires, okay? All right. What else do we have in here? D-Mac in the house. Yo, shaky times, man. Shaky times. I mean, it's good to come on during shaky times so that we can all discuss what's happening. And so I want to see some predictions here. So you guys watching right now, how long do you think this downward trend will go? And do you think this is the beginning of the big correction, or do you think this is minor? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Let me play this thing right here. There. Okay, now there's some music in my ears. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, so he says, okay, at least a 3-year bear will continue. Well, so yesterday speaking with Donald, he thinks it will be a 2-year bear, but he still believes that this bullish season is not over, and that this is just a shake. And but then he said those 2 years are critical because the bear season, nobody feels like buying, right? Sorry guys, my kids are making Okay, so I mean, here's what I have for you guys. If a bear season comes, you will not feel like purchasing crypto. You will not feel like it because everything is going down and down and down and down and down, and you just think that it will continue going down and down and down. And articles will come out, multiple articles will come out. The naysayers will be like, I told you so. This is when you accumulate, okay? This is when you accumulate. And, I don't know if you guys were listening to Donald yesterday, but he said this, but he said it very, he said it very, it was a quick, he passed it very, very quickly, right? But then when I was speaking to him, that's what I gathered. So it's like for him believing ETC, when ETC was $3, nobody was looking. Every paycheck, you accumulate. So you believe in something when there is a bear season, you just accumulate, on a steady basis. So the bear season might not necessarily be something that's bad for crypto investors. Okay. If we can take a 2-year break and accumulate our favorite coins and bounce back up hard, I'd take that. Any day. And also for those of you who mine, when the bear season comes, guess what? GPUs are going to be cheap because the people who want to mine and get rich overnight will stop purchasing a bunch of the GPUs, and mining difficulty is going to be lower because your coins will not be worth a lot on the market, so you can get more coins when you mine. So it's an opportunity for you to stock up on coins. Or if you want to start mining and stuff, bear season is when you do it, not bull season. Bull season, GPUs are 3 times the cost. I started a month ago just so that I can have a channel. I can talk about mining on this channel and actually do it and show you guys that I did it. But I was not doing it for profit purposes, right? It's still profitable, but bear season brings more opportunities than bull season. So there's that. Hazy, I don't know if you're listening. I sent you a link. Let me see. Just checking here. Okay, I don't see his reply. I don't know. He might not be available today. We'll see. All right, Hazy, let me know what you're up to. Okay, sorry guys, I missed a bunch of comments. Let's see. But yeah, I had to address some things, guys. He said, okay, agent says he thinks he will stop when we hear the SEC. Well, probably both of them. Well, I hope so. The SEC, this is not the first time they've investigated Elon. They've done it before. So, yeah. And he likes to be a rule breaker. So, I don't know. Okay, you think it will stabilize? Okay. James says huddle. Huddle. Kids being kids, of course. Please talk about VT. I've always been talking about VT, man. Solid coin, hold it. One of the best in the supply chain management space. And if you have VT, make sure you have some VTHO as well. Okay, VT and VTHO go together. You sell your ETH once it reaches 4K again. You lost faith in this. Hey, if you lose faith in something, let it go, because you don't need all that stress. Okay, you don't need all that stress. And it's like, it's not everybody that will believe in stuff. And so make your decision and have less stress on yourself. Sometimes it's better to take care of yourself. If even if ETH is going to get to 10,000 soon, if you lose a lot of sleep over your losses, then it affects your health. So if you haven't gotten to the stage, see, I think this happens in stages. There is a stage where you start investing, and I think it actually takes some years. it actually takes some years for you to detach yourself from your portfolio, detach yourself from checking every 5 minutes, every 15 minutes, detach yourself from worrying, grieving. Why am I using the word grieving? Nobody died, but grieving over a 30% loss of money, right? And some people even grieve harder on money that wasn't theirs to begin with. For example, a friend of mine, well, we all got Doge quite early, right? We got some early, some at 1.1 cents, and then some more around 8 cents. And when it got to 73, he thought about selling, and he didn't sell, and he's just been so mad lately. And I asked him why, and he's talking about, man, I should have sold at 73. I should have sold at 70. I could have bought back in now. And I'm like, dude, you got Doge at 2 cents. I sent you, I sent you the text. Like, I know that's when you got it. And he's like, yeah, but I had this much in the account. And I'm like, that wasn't money you had to begin with. Don't let that cause physical stress on you, right? So you have to get to a point where you have to let some things go. You don't gotta, be worried about stuff too much. Okay. Someone says it's dropping hard. BTC now at 34. Okay, you scared me for a second. Euro, you scared me for a second. I thought we were down to $34. Oh man. It's a patient money. Junior has checked his Binance account. Junior, who is Junior? Oh, patient money Junior. Crypto sale. Well, see, that's somebody's perspective. Miss Lady Baby thinks that everything is on sale. Thinks that everything is on sale. Everything is on sale. Tom thinks it's a great time to buy ETH. If it hits 3,000, you're buying. A funny thing is, you see this statement right here, right now. It makes a lot of sense right now. A month and a half ago, when ETH had not broken 3,000 yet. Okay, this would be, he's buying a high. So again, it's all perspective. It's all perspective. Oh, you do game streams and the kids jump right on here. Yeah, that's what happens. Hey, Michael, what's up, Michael? You're waiting for 4K too? Man, it's gonna be a 4K sellout here. It's gonna be a 4K sellout here. I don't know, man. I mean, 4K. I might sell a few. But that's it. My ETH, my ETH is coming with me, man. My ETH, I have some. My first major ETH harvest will be not at 10K, but slightly above 10K. Just because of the potential I see with ETH. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna open ETC real quick. You finally got it, and it tanked. It happened. It happened a lot. It happens a lot to different people, man. Somebody accumulated more today. Interesting. Okay, so from the question I asked earlier, looks like some people think this is the beginning of the dip. Some people think that it is just temporary, and so maybe I'll ask it again later, so that I'll do ones and twos so that I can compile the data very well and see where this is going. Selling on updates and buying on the down, guys. Drill this into your brains, guys. You buy when it's bloody, okay? When there's blood on the streets, that's when you buy, and it has to make it a part and parcel of your, how you react to the market. Your red day reaction shouldn't be, oh, I'm losing money. it's like, okay, oh, how can I move stuff around? How can I take advantage of this situation instead of, worrying about what you're losing or what you're not losing? Yeah. Any opinion on ICOs for cryptocurrency? Well, right now, if you do an ICO, if you're not careful, SEC is going to clamp down on you and make it become a security. So that's one thing. And okay, so you guys know I'm huge on Harmony One, but I think they did like a soft kind of ICO. That's why they are scared to list on several exchanges, because it's very fuzzy what the SEO decides to clamp on, right? And so, well, that's another good reason I'll still keep stockpiling it, because it's not easily accessible to a lot of people. So yeah. But whether I think they are good for cryptocurrency, I don't know. Sometimes it gets companies off the ground and running. Companies that have a great utility and need the funding. But other times it leads to people having their relatives and friends become whales, and that's not good. That's not good. Okay. Just a bad statement of what you're doing. Then don't do it then. Don't do it then. Okay, James Martin thinks ADA will be $10 by September. You bet yourself. I don't know, man. I don't think anybody wants your sock. He loves dips. Interesting. Any thoughts on XLM or Cardano soon? I think Cardano is gonna keep going. Okay, it did dip quite a bit below my support here of $2, but I still think Cardano is gonna keep going. Just because of what I discovered yesterday, that 71% of Cardano holders have staked their Cardano. They've staked it. That's how much they believe in Charles Hoskinson. Okay. And sometimes believe and trust is 50% of what you need for a coin or a project, any project to succeed, right? So, and Cardano is very active. They, they keep improving stuff and they keep updating. Even though the Gorgon project has taken a while, they still are making improvements, every time, slowly. So I think Cardano is huge, and I'm not super updated on Stellar, but I used to follow them a while back, and I know the potential it has. But the question is, I'm trying to figure out what caused the recent spike. So I need to go do some research on that, and then I can comment on that. For now, I cannot comment on that. Okay. All right. What else do we have? What is a good price to buy some acid dips? Hey, I think if it goes, this is personally, okay. Anything below $2, personally, right now for Cardano, anything below $2 in this temporary dip, but you have to wait and see if this is the bottom. Okay, make sure you have some indicators showing that there's a reversal happening, but Cardano is taking the hit. Let's see, how is Ethereum doing? Ethereum is also taking the hit. I think everything has dipped some since I started the stream. Ethereum is now 3,100. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay, you guys haven't liked the video enough. That's why everything is dipping. We need some likes in the house. Let's go. Pat in the house. Even if it's the beginning of the end, Wouldn't it have one? Oh my goodness, Pat. You know what? It will definitely have several gas, uh, several several run-up gasps, even if it's the beginning of the end. Even in the bear season, there's always the technical traders who would buy when RSI is very cool. All the indicators look like it is oversold, and they would buy when it hits that bottom, and it will get some bounce, and then when it dips again. But one thing you have to take note of is in a bearish maneuver, whenever it bounces, the highs will start getting lower and lower and lower. So that's one thing you have to take note of. Whenever the highs start getting lower and lower and lower, that's when you know that you are in an overall downward trend. But even in that downward trend, people will make money buying and selling the lows and the highs. So yeah, you're right. I just thought that the last gasp comment was funny. All right, what else do we have? Uche, Mr. Obi. Are you Obiora? I know one Obiora. BCH is doing. I mean, it went up by a lot. Okay, so the question is, how well has it recovered? Or okay, 13 BCH is it went up by a lot. It went up to about 1,400. So it's down by almost 35% from. Oh no, it went up to 1,600. Oh wow, yeah. Okay. This is the daily, by the way. Let me do the 1 hour. Gives me a little bit more perspective. Yeah, BCH is a little on the. It's a little on a downward trend now. This gap, this quick rise up here, it's kind of filling up the gap. I wouldn't pounce on anything quite yet. I would wait a little bit to at least catch the bottom. Make sure you are close to catching the bottom, or at least confirm a reversal. Okay, if you confirm a reversal, you may not catch the bottom, but the market would have overall reversed. So just saying, let's say this was the bottom right here at 1,007, right? But you don't catch it, but you wait for everything to line up for the entire market to reverse. Let's say the entire market reverses to about, and then this starts going up to about maybe 1,100. You confirm the entire market and you check many other indicators and make sure that it has confirmed. And let's say you jump in after 1,100. The probability of you doing well from 1,100 is much higher than just guessing and buying it right now, because right now may not be the bottom. It's not confirmed. So just don't just jump and buy stuff just because it's much cheaper than it was yesterday. It could be in the process of doing a downward trend. So James in the house. Hey, money in the house. You don't even know the market was down till I saw the stream. Oh no. You are superstitious, but the less you pay attention to it, the higher it goes. Hey, it works for a lot of people. It works for a lot of people. I'm just here to comment on it, and sometimes it might help someone here and there. So and then we can all have discussions, and I want to know what you guys are also thinking, Yes, guys, please like and subscribe. It goes a long way to help the channel. Michael, with all the talks about 10K ETH, when do you realistically see ETH pump above the 5K mark and finally up to 10K? I think it could happen faster than we think, but right now with the trust, okay, again, I keep talking about trust. With Elon and Barry Silbert feuding, And now other millionaires, not even other millionaires, other popular figures. Okay, you guys have seen all the tweets. Elon fighting with popular figures who are followed by hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people. You know, all of them, fighting over Bitcoin, Doge, trying to bring Doge down. Elon trying to teach them a lesson, but trying to bring Bitcoin down, and it's pretty childish, right? But this overall will reduce the trust level of crypto a little bit. So now everything might be delayed for a little bit longer than the trajectory on which we were. Okay, might have been shifted ever so slightly by these billionaires who are feuding at our expense, right? So realistically, it's hard to throw a number out there, but I mean, if everything gets back up and normal, the number of projects that depend on ETH is just incredible. ETH could easily, if everything goes back up and normal and becomes bullish, ETH could easily do 100% in I'll say a couple months. So I mean, that's what I think, and again, that's just my thought. So I could be completely wrong, but it could be right around the corner. It could be right around, and it's very possible that ETH will flip Bitcoin. So that's the next thing that could happen and shake up the entire crypto space. So ETH flipping Bitcoin could be one of two things. It could be either Bitcoin dips and ETH pops, or Bitcoin stays where it is and ETH pops past it, which might be a little bit longer down the line, or so many different ways this could happen. Yeah. Anime says there might be new cryptos in a few years, even better than Bitcoin and ETH. Crypto is new for a lot of people. Yeah, there might be new cryptos in a few years, but Bitcoin and ETH have their OG spot. Okay, they have OG spots that are going to be very hard to fill. So there are so many institutional investors who only have Bitcoin, nothing else. Some have only Bitcoin and Ethereum, nothing else. Okay, so that's how come these ones will be bigger and more powerful and have more backing. So I don't know. A new one might have to be really good for institutional investors to adopt. So we'll see how that plays out. There's like more than 9,000 projects out there right now. Eastside says, buy the red money, buy the red money. I might be pronouncing your name wrong. Maybe your name is Money. And I'm saying Money. I don't know why I'm saying Money. Okay. So Ethereum could go to 2,500. Okay. Fatal says Ethereum could go to 2,500. We'll see. The only crypto that you own that is green is Celo. Interesting. He said, if Donald is correct, 2029 is your year to sell. Well, I will tell you something. If you want to sell, do not wait for an exact year or an exact price. As it's creeping up there, let's say you are shooting to sell at 33,000, I will start selling by 28,000. I'm just saying. But again, that's what I would do. I'm not saying do that. Okay. So, because what happens is that if there's a high price target like that, a lot of rookies would try to sell at the highest, make the most profit, and they might miss it. Because the run might come before, and they might miss selling at 27, 28, and then it might dip back down to 10K and stay there for a long time if it gets up there. So yeah. Okay, so you're buying the ones you love for cheap. All right. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, but I'm gonna need the crypto to come back up, because it will be boring streams if we are every day is just red. Well, it will be buying spree though. It will be a matter of what are we buying today. Okay. I'm trying to find some comments here. Kraken disabled most selling pairs, even with USDT. Interesting. Oh wow. I wonder why they did that. Then buy back in. You want to pump your Doge, just your Doge. Bitcoin in the 42K range. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. How is it doing? Oh wow. Yeah, you're right. It's 43 now, but it's just 43. So it was probably where you said it was. How's Dogecoin doing? Guys, isn't this interesting? The price of Doge, if anything, has ticked up a little bit since the stream started. And I keep saying this, it's weird, but Doge is holding like the most value in this dip. I can't explain it. I don't know. I think the Doge army is really not reacting to the market. They're just buying and holding and buying and holding. So I don't know. And hey, ETC seems to be doing okay too. Look at a 15-minute, it's back to 87. ETC is also holding some value. It's holding some value in this dip. It's barely going. Cardano is also bouncing back up here. It was down to 191. Oh wow. I thought it was 194 because it went down to 191. Now it's back to 198. So whoever had asked earlier, and I said I would get anything below $2. But again, make sure you confirm that it's a full reversal. Don't get trapped in a fake out. Guys, if you are new here, please like the video and subscribe. It goes a long way to help the channel. Thank you for your support. All right. Mr. Dragon said you passed on Shiba. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at Shiba just for your sake. Shiba, just for your sake. So, Agent, what game do you play? What game do you stream? Let me know. Oh, Shiba has been down quite a bit too. Oh man, look at that daily. Yeah, the daily for Shiba not looking so good, guys. Not looking so good. Not looking so good. And I mean, this is just my opinion on Shiba. Shiba could offer some quick gains, okay, but I do not see long-term prospect. This is just me right now with the data I have on Shiba. I do not see a long-term prospect with it, but it has a lot of people in it. So what happens is that you could time the lows and ride up, several times, and jump off whenever you feel like jumping off. All right, ETC to the moon. Let's go. If it doesn't come back up, this stream will be in a counseling meeting for the masses. Right? DMAX, stop. DMAX, stop. Oh man. That would be sad though. Come on. That will be sad. They're looking at it. That's Robin Hood situation all over again. Okay. Do I really think it's over for Doge? I never said that. I never said it was over for Doge. I never said that. Actually, Doge has the largest following that's not very how do I put it? Doge has the largest following that is not very technical, that doesn't have any institutional followers, or they don't really follow what's happening in the market. That's why Doge is able to hold a lot of value. Okay, that's why, because the Doge army is just holding Doge to the moon. A lot of Doge holders do not have any other crypto. They haven't bought anything before. Their cousin told them, "Hey, you gotta buy Doge." So they went on Robinhood and they bought Doge, right? But then you have a lot of holders who are also in the space and very well educated about other crypto and stuff like that. So you combine these two and you create this army that even if stuff is dipping, people are selling because of technical reasons. These people are holding because they just holding to as a rebellion, right? And that kind of holding is almost like staking. I was just talking about how Cardano is going up because the staking percentage, 70% of Cardano holders have staked their Cardano, and that staking makes the price of Cardano rise and rise and rise and rise. So with people just holding Doge through thick or thin, is giving it that much support. That's why it's not losing value as fast as some of these other coins that we're seeing, which it's an interesting phenomenon, a very interesting phenomenon. So again, I'm not saying anybody should do this, but for me, the other day when everything was going down and Cardano was going up, I did harvest some Cardano to buy some of the other stuff that was red, hoping that they would recover. Unfortunately, not all of them did recover, but that's what I do. But I did get more coins of some of the other coins that I bought, though. So it's a good store of value, at least a little bit right now. I'm weirded out by even saying that, but right now Doge is doing better than so many other things. Okay. To be more careful on ADA. Okay, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about ADA, but the other day, that's when I said be more careful. Today with ADA, what I was saying was that I would get it under $2, right? But be careful, as in make sure that you confirm a reversal. Make sure that you confirm that the whole market, not just ADA, the whole market, the sentiment has reversed and the market is becoming bullish again. That would be a good time to consider ADA, right? Because right now, ADA, I'm quite bullish on it. Again, based on the recent data that I discovered, which is huge. I don't know why this is not, like, maybe I wasn't looking in the right places, but 71% of all the ADA that is in circulation is being staked. It means this 71% is not being traded. And what that means is that if the price starts going, it will keep going. Those people are not selling it. Okay. So and ADA, of course, is a solid project, has a great leader. Some like him, some don't like him so much. Charles Hoskinson. So I mean, I think it does have a lot of potential, but always bear in mind that it's shot up quite recently, so it might need to do a little bit of a correction. But I would still get it below $2. That's what I would do. Okay, but make sure you confirm a reversal before you get it. So let's say if it's going below, make sure that you check some other indicators. Let me just check a little bit more than the RSI. Okay. Check your RSI, check some of your moving averages, and like right now with the RSI that's just over here below 30, okay, it's a good bounce. Technically, at least a short-term bounce. It could be a good bounce. It could be a good time to get in at 195 for a bounce, and we'll see how far up that takes it. So again, if you are stocking up for long-term purposes, okay, don't buy everything today. Stagger your buys. You can buy a portion today, and then you wait tomorrow and see what happens to the market. Does the market recover? Is this going to be a 5-day dip, right? And then you can purchase again tomorrow. If it dips further, on Wednesday, guess what? You purchase more, and you would get more with your purchase each time. So, all right. What do we have? Sorry, guys. I can't figure out on every Bitcoin reflect. I don't know anything about that one. Polygon Matic, Matic was the only one that's still green earlier when we checked. Everything is dipping. So Polygon, of course, I've spoken about this so many times. It's on my video that says turn your 1,400 stimulus check into 10K. I think that was about, is it a month and a half or 2 months ago? Polygon was 40 cents at the time when I made that video, right? And I keep saying this, Polygon is one of the big bosses when it comes to scalability of Ethereum. Polygon makes Ethereum so powerful. That's the reason why, it's great to be bullish on Ethereum as well, right? And this combination, you'll be surprised that apps could be ported, scaled app could be ported to run on ETC. That's something that people don't even know that could happen in the long run. And so, with Ethereum doing well, with Polygon doing well, Ethereum will do well. It's just a matter of the fact. With Polygon doing well, Ethereum will do well. So I'm huge on Polygon, but the thing is, it's come up quite a bit recently, and it just hasn't cooled down. I don't know the reason for it not cooling down, but it's good for Polygon investors because Polygon is not reacting to the market at all. It's on its own path. So I think that's interesting. All right, let's see. Legend says, why is the crypto market bleeding? I think it's because of the billionaires that are feuding, Elon Musk and the grayscale guy. Is it Barry Silbert or something like that? Yeah. I think, they're not thinking this through, right? Barry sees Elon is taking Doge places. He's on SNL. He's doing this, and then he gets jealous and he starts tweeting, "Oh, he's gonna short Doge," scares all the new Doge investors and all that. And then Elon thinks, you know what, Barry, because for Barry we can see exactly how much he has invested in Dogecoin. Here, look at this. Hold on. Everybody can see how much Barry has invested in Dogecoin. In Bitcoin, my bad, sorry. Okay, so this is periodic. Right now, if you want to get into the Bitcoin Trust, it's not open, but we can see that the Bitcoin Trust, Barry has 32.8 billion in Bitcoin, right? And that's pretty much more than 80% of the total, here, 32.8 billion in Bitcoin only, right? And the total assets that they are managing is 40 billion. So Elon is like, I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'm going to post a picture that says, look, I stopped support for Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to send Bitcoin down the gutter. And to teach you a lesson just because you tweeted about shorting my Doge and then, so he did that, and it worked. Bitcoin has been going down the gutter. And of course, other billionaires who own a lot of Bitcoin. So here's what's happening. So a lot of people, let's say I know some of you watching are millionaires. I know that. But people who are not millionaires, okay, like myself, when you get into the crypto space, you are more inclined to buy things other than Bitcoin, because even if you're going to buy Bitcoin, oh man, I can only afford one or two. It's like, but you know what? I can afford this much Ethereum. I can afford this much Raven coin, this much ETC. So somehow we try to find small projects that are promising and go in hard instead of putting all your money on a few Bitcoins, right? So now billionaires, rich people are not very happy. And so you see all these tweet wars that are happening back and forth. Some of these people are actually quite famous with huge following, all of them going after Elon. And I think that's the cause of this artificial correction, if you ask me. People have lost some trust. They feel like they cannot let their money sleep overnight, and it's, I don't know. But very soon they will all realize that whatever they are doing, they are going against themselves, because they are all in the crypto space. And if you cause people to lose trust in the crypto space, guess what? We're all still stuck in the crypto space. So unless their plan is to get out of it, they better stop feuding over the internet. So all right, let's see if anybody has any other reason why they think the crypto market is bleeding. Let me know in the comments below. Elon gave Barry a spanking, and then we all felt the backlash of that spanking. That is the problem. We are all feeling the backlash. Like the whole crypto space is feeling it right now. Yeah. Okay. Elon Musk losing a lot too on his Bitcoin, but he doesn't care. See, that's what people don't get. Elon is so rich that he could lose 75% of his money and he will still live the same lifestyle that he has. He will still be a rich man. Okay. Now Barry Silver will lose 75% of his money and he would have to go like close down Grayscale or something like that. So I don't think he cares. I don't think he cares about what he's losing as Elon. So that's the difference. He's gotten to a point where he just wants people to love him, okay? And I don't know. He's gotten to a point where making like money is probably not his main goal right now. So he could risk that to teach you a lesson, and everybody else suffers when these billionaires feud. So then they need to just stop tweeting back and forth, and let crypto do its thing organically, because this kind of tweeting manipulates the stocks. There's people involved. People's emotions are being messed with. You wake up and first thing you check is, did Elon tweet something? Like, it's very wrong to depend on someone. Okay, let's see, what else do we have in the comments here? Somebody says Elon is the new Robin Hood. Well, I still like Elon. I know he would turn around. He'd come to the realization that this is not the best way to approach the whole situation, and be he needs to be more thoughtful about his posts and stuff. Elon is not on our side. He's an eccentric billionaire. Hey, that's an opinion. That's an opinion. Yes, very, very, very rich. Very, very, very rich. He can always jump from one of his projects to the next project. Somebody made a joke the other day. Was it yesterday? He said Elon has a Neuralink implant. If you guys don't know what Neuralink is, it's his company that's they have the implant in the monkey's brain, and the monkey is able to move stuff with his eyes and stuff like that. And they say he has one on himself, and then it's malfunctioning. So he needs to go get it fixed. I thought that was funny. So if Elon sells his Bitcoin, we are all going for a huge ride. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I hope they all get to their senses. They will get to their senses soon enough. You notice Tron has okay. So I haven't forever. I haven't followed Tron in a while, but I will take a look at it soon. Soon. The sharks are playing with our moms and emotions. That's the truth, man. That's the truth. We're just in their shadows right now. We're in the shadows right now. Yeah. West says there's a lot of global instability. Israel, Palestine. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. U.S. gas. Hmm. That's quite true. Uh, you know what? There are other factors that could definitely be part of this, but again, I believe without the Cardano, I said Cardano, without the billionaire feud, we wouldn't have felt it as much, you know. So, you want a Neuralink? Go and volunteer. They are using a monkey right now. I bet they could use a person. Go, go and volunteer, man. Your name will go in the history books. Uh, should you hold your ETH? I cannot tell you. I don't know what price you bought it at. I don't know how deep your pocket is. I don't know what your plan is. So I cannot tell you whether to hold or not. Yeah. Yeah. He said you'd volunteer to if you put your payroll and convince the stock market. Yeah, you funny. I bet a bunch of people will volunteer, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I was at a mall. I was at a mall the other day, and not the other day. This is like 2 years ago, and somebody approached me with a brochure, and like, hey, we this is a company we can pay 10,000 up to $10,000 for you in either in cash, or we can pay that directly to any credit card company you owe or whatever. But you have to sign up for this 2-week clinical trial. Clinical trial of what? They wouldn't say. What are the side effects? And the side effects included literally going crazy. Most of it was brain related, and I'm like, why would you want to do this? And then he's like, oh no, the people who made the medicine think it will work. I'm like, yeah. So of course I passed. I wonder if they got anybody to sign that thing, because that's pretty much just sacrificing yourself for a project you don't even know about. All right. So, but Neuralink, at least we know about Neuralink. We know what it does. So, it will be a much smarter, risk to take. Government money that they earn with my mind and heart. DNB Chainlink, I like Chainlink too. John, anyone on XDC, I do not have an opinion on that. What do you think about Harmony One? Harmony One is one of my favorite projects, if not my single favorite project in the altcoin world. So yeah. So guys, Harmony One, right, is in a very unique place. Very, very unique place. It can actually it is one of the coins out there that can rival Ethereum. Okay, it's not built on anything. It's built by itself. The guy built it from scratch, and you can build assets on it. Now, Dr. T was interviewed recently, and by the way he made it, anybody can build an asset on it. And there's a new project on it. I'm not gonna call the name of the project right now. I don't want you guys all to go jump on it, but I'll research it, and later on I'm gonna tell you guys about it. There's a new project that jumped on Harmony One. That project has a market capital of over 40 million. The project decided to remain anonymous, and that the project is very hard to buy. You can only buy it on one exchange and one exchange only, which is their exchange, which they built on top of Harmony One. So it's, So they asked the creator of Harmony One if he knows anything about the project. He said he doesn't know anything about the project. He doesn't know the creator of the project. He doesn't know the owner, because that's how they made Harmony One. Anybody can actually come and build on top of it. But transactions, they benefit from the transactions and all that. So he was talking about how this big project is sitting on there and it's doing well. The project is only about two weeks old. But it's crazy. It's like the potential for Harmony One is so huge, but at the same time they have a few kinks, a few issues that they need to sort out. Then they might be more mainstream. Okay, the boss of Harmony One calls Harmony One ETH 2.0. He says Harmony One is already what ETH 2.0 is trying to be, or has been trying to be for the past 4 years. And Harmony One is already that. It's just that they don't have the capital and they're smaller. So, all right. I think this is the most info I've given out on Harmony One as of yet. I need to make an update video on Harmony One. So I will be working on that. When elephants fight. Oh man. You must be African. Yo, that man, that saying from back home. True. Okay. All right, what are we looking at here? Again, you see this Cardano is still on the downward trend. You see this. This is why you just got to be careful. You just don't jump on, and make sure you confirm a proper reversal. ETC is also down a little bit. 86. Not bad. All right, what else do we have? ETC, that's what we just spoke about. You got vaccine, no problems. Harmony One, let's go. Actually, I haven't looked at Harmony One today. And I looked at Shiba Inu. Can you believe that? I didn't look at one, and I looked at Inu. Okay, Harmony One dipped quite a bit, and those of you who are not following Harmony One popped about 2 days ago when everything was red. It did this pop here. This is the daily. Let me go to the 15-minute. So this huge pop here was about 2 days ago when everything was red. So it came down from almost 0. Like 10 cents thereabout, and so it has some correction to do, but it is looking quite healthy if you ask me. Hey guys, any new people watching who haven't subscribed? I see you. You haven't subscribed. I see you. Please subscribe. And I still haven't heard from Hazy today. Hazy, wake up. Hazy, wake up. Come on. Come save me. I got to take a break. I haven't heard from Hazy today. All right. We'll keep going. Oh, no, I haven't heard from him. And please like. Jen says like. So please do what Jen says. Otherwise, she'll come get you. All right. Let's see. Is Doge safe? Nothing is safe right now. Nothing is safe. I cannot tell you that something is safe or not. But relatively, Doge has been holding a lot of value compared to other crypto. So, just in the meantime, okay, it's been holding a lot of value. That's all I got to say. It already has that public support, that Doge Army support that a lot of other crypto doesn't have. So there's that. You fight Elon? Let's do this. Let's go. All right, let's see. She said you had bought ETC and Doge last year, but sold to buy Tesla. You made money. But that mean if you had held, oh, true. Hey, but you never know. You never know. Okay. So yes, so that's one thing about Elon. If you say anything bad about Elon, you're gonna have a lot of people coming for you. But guys, we just have to be, we just have we shouldn't be completely one-sided. No, it's okay to like the guy and still criticize him. It's okay. Criticism is good. Yeah. Rivera 13K. Yes. Last night. So last night after the interview, I think I got about 120 new subscribers after the interview. And that went up to 13K. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all so much. It goes. Thank you all. We have to hit 50K so that Hazy can show his face. Okay, let me see. We should just take our minds off crypto for a month. You know what? You're right. That's actually something that can help, but it's at the same time, there's a lot of buying opportunity here. There's a lot of opportunity. The opportunity is right in front of us, guys. There is buying opportunity. So, again, do not go ham on the one day. Okay, make sure you watch it slowly and see whether things are picking up or where things fall. So do that instead of going all in on one day. Okay, stagger your buys. That way you get a proper average. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Money has a different answer for the person who asked if Doge is safe. So there's that. And guys, Agent just posted the Discord link, guys. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, please join it. Sometimes some info goes out there that doesn't quite make it to YouTube. So join it. Let's get that money. Tesla going up to 3,000K. Interesting. Why do you say that? How long do you think before everything settled down? I cannot say. In fact, I do not know what Elon is going to tweet tomorrow. I don't know when he's gonna stop freaking out people on Bitcoin. Okay. I do not know when this battle is gonna end, but I feel like this feud has a major role to play. But again, the market has always needed correction. Has always needed some correction, and it might be a coincidence that the correction just coincided with the billionaires feuding, but I feel like the billionaires feuding might have pushed it a little bit, poked it a little bit harder than it would have corrected in this short time. So with the way things came down fast, especially looking at Ethereum, which I think is kind of like the market leader today, with the way things came down fast, if it is to recover, it might actually recover quite fast. So we'll see. ETC back at 90. Let's go. Omar, what did I think of SafeMoon AMA? I think they should do less AMAs. At least make it 3 months. But I mean, this one was good. The information was good. The fact that they are collaborating with Gambia is great. They are trying to extend their utility. Okay, and this time signing a contract with a government, which It's usually like, hey, with with government contracts, it's like it's pretty much assured that you're gonna get paid, and so there is potential there. There is a lot of potential. I like that they are, but again, I saw the wallet demonstration, and it was okay. It was okay. Could be better. Could be better, but it was okay. And they are headed in the right direction. They just need a little more professionalism, in my opinion, because they were doing an AMA. They had to restart it several times. Things, but at the same time, they are on the right path. They are on the right path, and they are a new company, so I'm giving them that benefit of the doubt. But all I can say is I could have organized a smoother AMA, and you guys do the talking. I will take care of your audio and stuff. Yeah. So, but they are on track. They are on track, and I still believe they could be one of the BSC Binance Smart Chain projects that is successful. So, all right. Okay, Adventures in Bitcoin says safe coins are way down right now. You could make a lot of money with a small investment when crypto snaps back. Yes, that's what I well, kind of just said, except the safe coins part. That the way everything had dipped fast, everything could recover fast. So yeah, that's what I said. Oh, I missed a comment. Yeah, it said weekends are selling by the dip. I see a little bit of a bounce all around. I see a little bit of a bounce all around. Everything seems to be bouncing back up a little bit with Ethereum leading the way. ETH Classic also doing good. Doge holding up. Polygon was always green. So that's good. How's Bitcoin doing? Let's see here if Bitcoin bounced up. Man, Bitcoin is gonna go below 40. Oh man, that's gonna be a hard one. That's gonna be a hard one to swallow. Let's do the 15-minute on the Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is also bouncing off. Everything seems to have bounced off here a little bit. So let's see how far it goes. Let's see how far up it can go. Check Tesla's stock price. Okay, I'll check it in a second here. The Elon effect reminds you of McAfee effect. Yo, McAfee, yo, that guy, that dude, man. This guy was on CNN, and then he's like, everybody was asking him about all the coins, the cryptocurrency and stuff, and then he said, you know what? A discovery he just made is that Monero is the way to go, because it's the best when it comes to security and encrypting this. Meanwhile, this guy had just bought like $3 million worth of Monero. Next day, Monero shot up more than several 100%, and he sold every single Monero right then and there. He did it over and over and over again with different coins, man. McAfee has no chill, absolutely no chill. Are you talking about Raven coin? Because there's Raven and then there's Raven. So Raven, yes, I'm still bullish on Raven coin. I'm gonna check Tesla stock right now. While I am still bullish on Raven coin, and I'm just slowly collecting Raven coin, slowly collecting it. Yeah. All right. Let me. How do I check this thing? Oh. $566 taking a beating. taking a beating, but still doing well though. Let's look at the 1 year. Still, the 1 year looks good. Oh, ADA broke your heart today. Oh, let's see ADA. 196. ADA is doing okay. ADA is doing okay. ADA is doing okay. But again, remember, when was it? The last stream, Saturday night when I was streaming, and you know, if you are buying ADA now, the only reason why right now I'm okay with a buy, right under $2, it's just because of the new info that I have on ADA and the potential that I see there. But on Saturday I was telling people, hey, if you're buying ADA now, just remember that ADA is you are chasing. Just go in with the mindset of, hey, I'm chasing. Okay, I'm chasing. I'm not I'm not buying anything at a dip or anything. I'm chasing. So all right, so we'll try to trap us with ETC tricks. Let's pump it back up to 200. Definitely pumping it back up to 200 will scare a lot of people. Will you never know, the effect could be interesting. Hey, hello double knife Bantu Viking. Some of the Bitcoin holders are acting spoiled. That's true, money. That is true. And a lot of the Bitcoin holders, have big money. So big money people act spoiled. Okay, let's see. Says don't sell, buy the dips. Let's show the whales. All right. Okay, I think I already covered that. My Manic Monday. Usually Mondays are are the days that things are good. What else we have here? Okay, I gotta skip some comments so I can be current. If someone gave me 1,000 right now and you had to put it into crypto only, how would you invest it? Ethereum Classic, Cardano, Harmony One, Ravencoin, and Doge. Okay, let's see. Well, I forgot Card, but Card Stack would have been in there somewhere as well. You are holding your ETC with losses. Is it worth it? Because I'm losing sleep. Hey, Faisal, losing sleep again. So someone was saying, look, there are two people. One spends their money on vacations and stuff, and the other person saves their money, right? Well, one of them, the one that's saving their money, their financial health is, they are very healthy financially. The one that, spends money on vacations and stuff, their mental health is very good. Okay, so sometimes if mental health is paramount, it's very important for you to function properly. Don't lose sleep over financial health. Don't lose sleep over that. Do what you need to do to be able to go. For some people, well, for me, okay, financial health is quite important. So, where I come from, it's like, okay, so there's a big difference growing up in West Africa and coming to the United States. In West Africa, if let's say things don't work out, you become disabled or stuff, you depend on extended family. Extended family is your social security. There's no government social security for you because you're disabled. No, Your extended family is the one that takes care of you. So financial security is very important. It's something that's drilled in us from the very beginnings, that when you get money, you got to save it, buy land, build a house. That way somebody's paying you rent consistently. One day, if you cannot work, at least you have food and stuff like that. But I came to the United States and I see people work extra hard. Like people who work double, triple shifts. They'll save so much money. They'll not spend anything. They'll drive the oldest cars, and then they just look forward to that cruise or look forward to that 2-month Cancun vacation, and they are happy. Okay, so you do what makes you happy, what makes you feel secure, makes you happy. That's what you got to do. So if you are losing sleep, and losing sleep is not good, you're not gonna live long if you lose sleep. so I know this explanation was a little bit, but if you cannot afford to let that money ride and you think it's really affecting you, then do not lose sleep. That's just my personal advice to you. Yeah, do not lose sleep. Let it sit out, and then hey. Okay, diversify. Yes, diversify. All right, what all do we have here? Sayat says, from experience, Mondays are crash days. Interesting. I will take note of that because of you, Sayat. I'll take note of that because of you. You're welcome. Pacifista thinks that ADA will get to $10, but people just don't know when. Yep, I think I believe you too. My prediction is that it will get to $7 by the end of the year. But the thing is, I don't know when this bull market is going to, how far this bull market is going to go. That's what's going to determine whether any of these predictions actually come true. But we hope bull market gets back on track soon. Telcoin. Well, I read about it briefly the other day. I think it has something to do with telecommunications, and it looks like it probably has some potential. So, but I don't know too much about it. Yeah. Guys in the comments, please help him with a different brokerage other than Robinhood. Okay, first of all, Alexander, where are you located? If we know where you're located, it will be good to tell you what exchange you can use where you are, because yeah. You already put, or you would put? Omar, did you already put the 1K, or you would put it? Let me know. Well, Chris has his 5: Link, Luna, Solana, ETC, ADA, KSM, and that's a pretty nice bag. Pretty nice bag. Yeah. I've always been kind of torn between Link and that. But I'm probably just gonna go with both anyway. I have too many holdings. My altcoin holdings is now 28. Okay, it's too much. So I've spread myself a little too thin. So next year I'm going to do a strategy where from right now I'm going to start accumulating maybe 5 or 6 coins and just keep accumulating those and see where it goes. Yeah. Every time a coin goes up, it's going to moon. Every time it dips, it's tanking. To the moon. Oh no, it's tanking. It's done. Oh man, that's so true. That is so true. Let me go back in here to check something real quick. Let's see. 1 second. Just replying to this email. So today, I'm gonna jump off the stream in about 30 minutes today, and then we'll see. So this is what I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking about maybe having the stream. Maybe I'll do one from like 9 a.m. 9 to like 10:30, and then do an evening one, because in between that a lot of things happen, and then do an evening one maybe after 5 p.m. or maybe after 6 p.m. or something like that. Do it for a little bit. What do you guys think? Do do a little bit in the morning, do a little bit in the evening. That way, it's like we have some time in between to gather more data on the recent happenings in the crypto and stock world as well. And then the evening one will kind of like prepare us for the next day, the next trading day. Let me know what you guys think about that. And then once I move to my new place in about 2 weeks, I could actually stick to that schedule, and that way you guys know exactly when I will be live. All right, let's see here. 1 second. So now I am going to check to see how many likes we have on this video. Let's see how many people have liked it. Let's see if you guys are being good or bad.
Cryptocurrency is changing the way people.
Okay. 104, not bad. 104, not bad. Not bad. All right. Okay, so Jen says sounds good. Marek says good idea. Andrew said, okay, that'd be good. Okay. Christian said, what works for you? Okay. All right, we'll see. Morning and evening sounds great. Yeah, so that it will be like, hey, 2.5 hours, and then I have the day, and then okay, sounds good. Greg says, if you sell, you lose. Hey, that's true. All right. Okay, so let's check back on Doge. Let's see how Doge is doing today. Okay, 48 Ethereum Classic, 88 Cardano, 198. Cardano seemed to be trying to come back and hit this $2. You guys remember that night? Was it Friday night? The $2 was such a strong resistance. And let's see here. Yeah, $2 was such a strong resistance on Friday night, and it broke through and it just went for the skies. So we'll see what happens. I think everything seems to be recovering. Matic, as well as Harmony One, as well as ETH. ETH is doing great. So looks like, hey, you never know. This may have been the bottom. ETH at 31. But ask me again in a few hours, and let's see if it was the bottom. Thank you, Elon. Did Elon tweet again, guys? Did he tweet? Somebody let me know. Yo, Wes, that's what I'm saying. People don't realize that. They don't realize that ETC is holding up very well. It's like, so yesterday I got an email from someone who has a lot of ETC. They said they had about 9,000 ETC. How much is that? Like, let me see. 9 times, let's say 89. Okay, that's $800,000. And they didn't even buy it while it was cheap. They bought it at about 160, and they were right on the verge of like dumping everything today. But they said the interview with Donald, right, is gonna make him double his position if ETC goes anywhere in the 70s. So you know, it's like sometimes it's just lack of information. It's like a lot of the information on ETC out there is not full, like the full story is not out there. People are just put off, and ETC is still slowly trying to recover from the public trust because of the attacks that happened, and people are just not convinced to go in. So hey, more information out there, who knows, it could hold longer. So this person, at least for a fact, this person was going to dump 9,000 shares, not shares, coins of ETC today, and they did it because of a live session that I did right here on this channel. So little stuff like that, when people start holding, it adds up. And then now the people who are waiting for it to drop so they can cover their shorts might not have a choice but to buy back, you know, at, you know, above 80 or 100 or whatever. So all right. Oh, he said Elon made crypto discount sale. Hey, if you see that, if you see like that, no Elon tweet. Okay, thank you. No Elon tweet. Bitcoin reflect. I will check it out. I think what I'm going to start doing is some of these coins that you all bring up, I will write them down and then check it out when I'm not live, and then the ones that are promising, I will talk about them. You think it can go up to 0.5 cent? In what 0.5 cent is 0.005. So you think it can go up that in a year or two? That's quite a stretch, I must say. That's quite a stretch, I must say. I don't know about that much. You know, I know it could be a little successful, but I don't know about all that. But yeah, again, don't put all your eggs in one basket, my friend. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. SafeMoon, again, you guys have to remember, SafeMoon was borderline a coin I didn't like at all before when they started, just because they didn't have a well-defined utility. And so it's just now that I started warming up to SafeMoon because of the potential that I'm beginning to see. But again, the team needs to mature a little bit more. They need a little bit more maturity, okay? Otherwise, they would have this good thing and they might just blow it. So they have some work to do. Not holding the coin. Rather than Pop Mobile. Okay, all right. I will. Oh, you said, oh, Dexter. Yes, I will watch the video, and by the way, I have a little interest in filmmaking as well. I'm gonna show you a video here. It's my proudest video. You can go check it out and also let me know what you think. Here, let me see. So yes, I haven't watched it yet, but I read your email and it's great. It's great, man. I love to see people in the space, the creative space. Okay, not this videos. Which one should I? What do I do? Sort by most popular, I guess. Where is it? Oh Lord, how did it get so unpopular? Right here. So this video, okay, go check it out.
Here's what's awesome.
Oops. Why is this monetized? I haven't monetized this channel. Why is there an ad on this channel? This channel is not monetized. Oh, YouTube decides to play an ad whenever they like. Okay, so this video was for a Nikon competition, and you probably see it much better. So the title is Tale of the Hunt. Follow your passion. Okay. Nikon Z6. So just watch it and tell me what you think about it. I'd love to see your opinion on that. All right. So I will watch yours too today after the stream. All right. This will all bounce back up. Everything seems to be quite healthy. I must say, everything seems to be quite healthy. Everything seems to be quite healthy. And so the other day I realized that, when I showed, when I'm talking about crypto and then I show pictures or I talk about something else, a few people get upset, but at the same time, I'm spending a lot of time here and it's a part of myself. So just saying, I do have some light painting pictures. So maybe one day on a low stream day, if you want to see some light painting, I will show only light painting pictures, I promise. And let's check on the mining rig real quick, and let's see how it's doing. If anybody bought the dip, if anybody bought anything in the red today, type 1 in the comments. And if you want to add what you bought, like Cardano, or write the name of what you bought. All right, flex pool. Okay. Wait, did my rig stop? Okay, last seen 46 seconds ago. I feel like this is a little slower than. Okay. So the rig, Ethereum price dipped. So, the value here has dipped as well. But I'm waiting for 0.1 ETH here, which should come in a few days. And that's a minimum payout. So every time it hits 0.1 ETH, it's been dumped into my Exodus wallet. And so once I get my next dump, I might mine something else. I might. So we'll see. Right now it's mining Ethereum. And I think it's doing okay, And right now, if you're mining Ethereum, you are only certain that you can mine until December. After December, nobody knows what's happening. So even the biggest mining advisors and stuff will tell you that if you are getting a rig now, make sure your rig is profitable by December. Otherwise, you're screwed. You don't know. Nobody knows for sure what's happening after EIP 1559 update on Ethereum. So those who want to mine Ethereum, that's one thing you have to keep in mind. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have. We had a lot of people who bought. Somebody bought ETH. Alexander bought ETC. Nice. Somebody bought SafeMoon. Hey, SafeMoon also dipped. So nice. Mr. Dragon quietly buying over there. I see you, Mr. Dragon. You got ETC 1. You got Cardano. That's cool. 2 ETC. Hey, there you go. Slowly, man. You just gotta slowly grab them. Yeah. Waiting for next payday. Hey, no problem. Hopefully, you never know. It could even dip some more for you. Who knows? ETC ETH. Man, he went shopping. ETC BNB and BTC. That's cool. Cardano at 2.03. No problem. I got some more Cardano much higher than that. So this was earlier. But then I started buying Cardano a long time ago. So sometimes when you believe in some coins, it's okay to average up. Okay, if you believe in some coins, it's okay to average up. And then I think Hazy was explaining the other day, when you're averaging up, you could sell some along the way, and it's like different ones that you bought at different times become profitable at different times. So yeah. Yes, that's what I said. The other day that I probably just mine ETC just for the just to make it more decentralized and just forget about profitability. But one thing I'm one thing I realized that I can do is, instead of mining ETC, I could mine ETH and convert to ETC right on the output. And, I would get more ETC, but, mining it from the source will be better to increase the hash rate by a little bit. And that can, in a very small way, help prevent another attack. So, yeah. Yep. And I do believe in it. So, and again, guys, now I have direct communication with the boss of the ETC cooperative. So he's the next person I'm going to have on, but I need to learn a little bit more before I have him on, so I don't, so I'm able to interview him properly. Otherwise, it will be a wasted opportunity. So, and when I get off this live, guess what? I'm about to become a blockchain programmer. And there's this other developer who is working to implement SHA-3 for ETC. And I know Bitcoin uses the mining algorithm SHA-2 SHA. Okay, when I say SHA, I'm talking about SHA. And SHA-3 is going to really give ETC the latest and greatest mining algorithm. But they have to secure it first. And since no other... so the people who came to attack ETC, all of them came from Ethereum, ETH, because ETH and ETC use the same mining algorithm, right? That's what they could just either move their machines or rent, hash power for these attacks. But if ETC, like Donald was explaining yesterday, if they move to SHA-3, which is going to be, they will probably be the only ones on there, or at the very least, they'll be the largest on there, then it's next to impossible for them to be attacked on that algorithm. So that's what we're looking forward to. We'll see how it goes. All right. I don't know. Let's see. Why ETC over ETH? Well, just for the mining. So the more people that mine ETC, the more secure it becomes. And the less prone it is to the 51% attacks. So that's the only reason. And then ETC has been sluggish. It hasn't been catching up for a while because of public trust, right? And the thing is that if it does catch up, it's possible that it could have a higher upside in the short term. So there's that. All green candlesticks. Yeah, I think we're going green now. I think it's all green now. All right. Let me see, what else do we have here. I'm checking prices all around, and I'm gonna take a short break here. I still have about 18 minutes to go for this stream, but it's looking pretty green, looking like everything is kind of recovering. Yeah, so I will be back in a little bit. I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, guys. Sorry I took a little longer than I thought, and I might have to say bye bye soon. So just going around and checking what's happening all around. What did I miss? Let's see here. Um, okay. 17 Roses, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you, 17 Roses. Good to see you. Hold on. All right. So, hey, Zafira, it's been a long time. How you doing? You just bought one ETC? Nice. Yeah, ETC above 90. Let's go. Man, ETC might just get stronger and stronger by the day. Let's do this. Let's go. So here's the funny thing. Those of you who watched the live yesterday with Donald, so he thought that for some reason on his end he had seen like eight people. So he thought that there were 8 people who were watching the live. When I told him that at one point there were more than 500 people watching, his face was like, "What?" He said, "Well, it's good he didn't know." So he wasn't nervous. He thought there were only 8 people watching the live. I think his screen on the back, because I'm using StreamYard to stream. So he thought, I think he froze or whatever. So he could only see 8. So he thought there were only 8 people that were watching the live yesterday. Yeah. He said bad bid axe though. Yeah, I'm not worried about the daily performance. I'm not worried about the daily, minute performance. I'm worried about, how it holds up, through this whole I call it a little bit of a dip correction, whatnot. And Doge is still doing okay. Doge needs to get itself up out of 40 cents. You need to get up back to 50 cents, get about 50 cents. That's when it's just psychologically more calming. Need more volume in ETC, but I don't see many catalysts coming up. Well, that's true, but the thing is that if it holds up much longer, and I'm waiting to see the data over here, the catalyst that you need might actually be the grayscale shorts buying back. That might be the next move. So let's see the short interest, if they've upgraded the ETC short interest ratio here. Let's see if they've nope, we still have old data from April 15th. We need to see the data for the end of April, okay, and also for middle of May. Why are you skipping these two? These two are very critical because that's the only time ETC has really popped, okay? But then you've been very consistent since November last year, okay? Every 2 weeks you release the short data, and then all of a sudden it's crickets, okay? Why are you not showing us? If these people were shorting ETC very happily when ETC was $14, okay? So down here, this is ETCG. ETCG was $11 when they shorted it up to 262,000 shares. ETC itself, which a lot of you have, was $14. They were happily shorting ETC at $14. So of course, when ETC's price moved up here to $23, this is ETCG is $18, but ETC itself was $23. What did they do? They increased their short positions from 262,000 to 322,000, because again, if you believed it was too high here, you definitely thought it was way too high over here. But what did they do when it went exponentially from $23 all the way up to $100? I'm pretty sure they shorted it all the way up there. They shorted at 30, they shorted at 40, very heavily. I'm sure at 50 they probably put their last bet in there, knowing for sure that ETC was overpriced at 50 and I was going to drop the very next week or the very next day. And there are a lot of these shorts who are there who still need to come and cover. So that's why I want to see the data for this activity here. I just want to see the data. How hard is that? All right. What else do we have? Let's go check on Cardano. Cardano is above $2. Yay! So it broke above the resistance, which was support that I drew for it. And right after I started the stream, it went below that support, and boom, it's right above the $2. So my instinct earlier about buying below $2, but again, stagger your buys, because we don't know if this is a downward trend. We don't know if this is a trend that might continue in a few days. We don't know that. We don't know anything for sure. So do not spend all your money today. Okay. Michael says BTC RSI almost at 50. ETH RSI in the mid 60s. Not horrible. How is ETH price action doing? Actually, ETH is looking good. What is this? Is this the 15 minute? Okay, 15 minute on the ETH is looking pretty good. Let's pull up that. I'm actually gonna pull up the VWAP just to see something. Okay, so if it breaks through here, I think it's already broken through. Let me pull up the 5 minute. So the VWAP, right? This is a blue line here. Sometimes it does act as a support or resistance and then a lot of the times people like to purchase when you are below the VWAP, because when you purchase below the VWAP, it's just it's a weighted price average of everyone that's buying in or who is in at that time. So you know that you got it at a much better price than most of the people that are in, right? And every now and then when it cuts through the VWAP, it's able to go. So that's one of my favorite indicators. All right. When ETH Classic be more? Like when will it be more than, like when is it gonna go up? It's gonna be a while, man. It's gonna be a while. It might be a lot longer. Even before we see that 1,000 2021 prediction, it's possible that prediction could actually go into 2022. So just relax and accumulate while you can. That's all I gotta say to you. Relax and accumulate. Oh, here we go. 91 ETC is finally seeing some volume here, guys, and let's hope it's a recovery. Is it a good time to get BTC and ADA? Well, they are both down, compared to a few days ago. If you ask me, they are both down quite a bit compared to a few days ago. But the question is, are we done with the downward trend? Is this temporary? Is this going to keep going? Nobody really knows. So what you can do is, average out. If it's coming down and you can average down, you average down. If you are just getting into it, make sure there's a confirmed reversal of the market. Make sure the sentiment is fully reversed before you jump into it. That way you are not catching a falling knife, Watch video from Ukraine. Good, thank you. You're welcome. Good to have you on. Man. Good to have you on. Good to have you. Yeah, ETC is gaining some legs here. We see some buys coming in. Wonder where it's headed. Okay. But again, the whole market is slowly coming back alive. Polygon has no chill, absolutely none at all. And neither does Harmony One. And ETH is going back. If the market is allowed to recover without the interference of these people, tweeting back and forth, I think ETH could go back to 4,000 by the end of the week. So ETH should be fine. And Bitcoin seems to be recovering too. All right. Well, guys, it was fun to hang around with you. And I'm gonna go now, and we'll see. I might show up in the evening just for a little bit. Otherwise, if I don't show up in the evening, I will show up tomorrow. How about this? Let's try this. How about tomorrow? Let's try this tomorrow at 9:30 Central Standard Time. That's gonna be 10:30 Eastern Time, right? So I'm gonna try the 9:30 stream and see how it goes, if it works for some people. And then we'll do 9:30 till maybe 11:30, 12, and then maybe do a short little one in the evening as well. So, all right, it was nice hanging out with you all. I will see you all on the next stream. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like the video. Turn on notifications so that when I come live, you can come and join the party. Let's get this money. All right, bye guys.